Hey everybody, welcome back to another grilling video. And if you recall the other day, we made some amazing smoked and shredded beef. Today, we're going to show you one of the things you can do with those leftovers, and chances are there are some leftovers. We're going to be making some delicious smoked shredded beef tacos, as well as smoked shredded beef wrapped and pressed burritos right here on the flat top griddle, the Blackstone. Let's get all the ingredients, we'll show you what we use and how to make them. Real simple and easy. This is a great way to use leftovers and do a 10-minute meal. So let's start with the ingredients. We've got them all laid out here and it's pretty simple. We have our leftover shredded beef, and I have a little bit of the juice that was in it. I also have some of those onions. If you didn't see that video, I'll put a link to it right up in this corner as well as down in the description below. Really easy to make, it's a fun cook, and it gives you plenty of leftovers. I also saved a lot of the braising juice. This is essentially just a beef broth right here. I'm going to use that because I'm going to end up dipping my tortillas in them just to make them nice and pliable. I have 3 different kinds of cheese here. I have a melting queso. It's almost like a mozzarella, a Mexican cheese. I also have a 3-blend Mexican fine shredded cheese. I also have cotija cheese. That's going to be some crumbles to put on the top of it. And then I have a couple of tortillas. We're going to make some street tacos, and for that one pressed burrito, it's going to go in a larger flour tortilla. All right, we've got this side of the griddle on a medium heat, and by medium I'm putting these dials at about the 7 o'clock position. I also have this one over here between the 7 and 8 o'clock position, and I have one of these presses on it. I've oiled the press and I have it sitting right over the burner. The whole idea is I want this press to get good and hot. When we do that crushed burrito, that's what's going to help do it. All right, first things first, let's just get some of this beef and we're going to slap it right up on here. Now here's the thing, everything moves fast when we do these, so we're going to get this beef on here. I'm also going to get these onions on for that pressed burrito so that they have onions in there as well. Now all we're trying to do is heat this through, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and use my scraper here to just chop these up a little bit. Keep them separate. That is looking good, and we want them to be nice and moist. It's perfect. All right, so we're dipping this right in that au jus, and we're just going to go ahead and put it on there. We do that because we want to keep them nice and moist. Onions heated up. This taco meat moved around a little bit. We're going to flip these guys right over. That's exactly what we're looking for here. Now, as I mentioned before, time is of the essence, so we're going to take a little bit of our melting cheese and put it on one side of each of these. Put a little bit of our 3-blend Mexican cheese on the other side of it. And place some of our taco meat now right on one side of this guy. We still want a bit of close them so we don't go too crazy with the amount on here. Now here's the trick. We're going to take these, we're going to lift up one corner of them, get this underneath it, we're going to fold it over, and we're just going to give it a little press here. And do the same thing over here. Get our spatula under the edge, get a corner turned up, and then just give it a little press. You just want to hold it until the cheese kind of locks it right in place there. And we're just going to leave those sit for a moment. And we don't want these to get crunchy, but we want them to get nice and firm. Let's get started here with our stuffed burrito while we're doing this. If you want to keep these things moist, you can add just a little bit of water or a little bit of oil as well. All right, we're going to flip these little guys over. That's perfect. All right, time to come in here and get these plated up. Again, we don't want them cooked up too much. We want them nice and soft and warm, and with that cheese nice and melted in there. Time for this big bad boy. Now we want to crank up the heat a little bit to about the 730 position on this dial. I'm just dipping this right in this juice here. It helps keep it from getting too dry and makes it a little bit more pliable. Okay, again, we're going to go in with our Mexican cheese. Now in this one, we're going to go right down the center of this one. Spread it thin only to one side. Do a little cotija right in here as well for extra flavor. And get our meat right up in here. I'm going right in the center of it because we're going to fold the ends up. If you've never folded a burrito like this, it's always a little bit fun. You want to get the two sides in first. I'm going to put that side in. Now I'm going to put this side up. We're just going to kind of hold them right there for a second. And then we're going to get this one and we're going to wrap it around. Once that gets nice and folded right there, we're now going to do the same thing over here. Use something a little bigger for this side. There we go. This is exactly what we're looking to see here. Now, I want to flip this guy over, and I'm going to use my very hot press. I'm going to put it right down on that. All right, so this has been on here for about 3 minutes. We did that flip, and we're doing about another 2 minutes. That's going to be just enough here. Let's go ahead and plate this guy up. A pressed, smoked shredded beef, flat top griddled burrito. How's that for a name? There you have it. What a simple and easy way to use leftovers and have a phenomenal taco dinner. We've got these delicious shredded and smoked beef and cheese street tacos, and we even have our shredded smoked beef and cheese pressed burrito. We'll go give each of these a shot, let you know how it is. Certainly feel free to garnish them with whatever you want. Like I said, I've been using this cotija cheese. That's really good. It's a cow's milk crumbling cheese. You can find it in most Hispanic markets. Really is a good one. Sometimes you'll see something like queso fresco. That would be fine as well. So yeah, let's give it a shot. I think we start with the street taco. Again, this is just shredded and smoked beef with cheese, as you saw. Man, that is good. Still has that smoky flavor. It's kind of like it's almost like a brisket taco. Really, really good. All right, this one's going to be interesting. I didn't bring out a fork and knife, so I'm just going to pick it up and eat it. Well, the way anyone would do if they had one of these. It's going to be hot, though. Man, that's good. Almost the same flavor as these, except for it's got that onion in there and a little bit crispier on the outside. You could do this a lot of fun ways. You could add beans into this, rice, really pack it up, make it a thicker burrito, roll them outside of the grill, and then put them on and press them so they're a little thicker. But man, that is pretty damn good. Well, there you have it. What an awesome way to use some leftovers from big smoke you have. These are delicious, quick, easy. And if you didn't see that video on that shredded smoked beef, I'll put the link up here and down in the description. All right, there you have it. Safe and happy grilling, y'all. Bye now.